Hi, welcome back to the show. I'm Kirsten Kloss. Thanks very much for watching. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about modular office design and the move to modular office design, basically. And I've asked a special guest to join us today in the program. Peter Bagwell is here today. Welcome to the show, Peter.
Thanks for having me, Kirsten.
Well, Peter is the VP of Sales at PCC. Oh, it's PCC. Bloody hell, Kirsten. Misspelt it. So Peter is the, okay, you got a straight face. So Peter is the VP of Sales at PCC Group, and they specialize in the design and implementation of modular plug-and-play technologies into commercial offices and data centers. Well, Peter moved to Canada in 2003 after an extensive career in the Royal Navy. Peter is an electrical engineer and helped found PCC Group about 9 years ago. Well, Peter, first question I'm sure our audience is curious about is, what are some of the innovations that are happening right now in office infrastructure?
Well, I think that what we're seeing is a move away from an environment that is completely made up of offices and is much more a mix now of closed offices along with workstations. Also, I think that some of the companies that are taking large amounts of space, they're signing long lease agreements, and so they want to have flexibility within their environment. So going to a modular type of design, not only with their systems and technology, but with the walls and the furniture that they employ, is helping give flexibility to businesses.
So how have offices changed over the years as you've seen it?
Well, I think we're getting away from that, as I've already said, getting away from that environment where it's all closed offices. We're seeing now much more of a premium is being put on the space. Rents have gone up, and so consequently, we're seeing companies that want to be able to pack more and more people into the spaces that they have available, and so consequently, the densities of people on floors is going up. And of course, one of the ways that that's being facilitated is by the use of a mix of workstations along with those closed offices. So I think you see a much higher headcount of people on floors these days versus what we were perhaps used to, say 5 or 10 years ago.
Well, and I imagine, there's obviously everyone touts this as the solution to modularity and all that is the solution to office management, but there must be some challenges as well. What do you see are some of the biggest challenges out there that modularity actually overcomes?
Well, a traditional office space has very much fixed systems and is often constructed using a lot of drywall. And of course, if a business wants to make any changes at all to that environment, then it's highly causes a lot of disruption to the business, creates a lot of mess. There's a lot of cost involved, and of course, the time that it takes in order to facilitate those changes. So I think by us seeing modularity out there with the innovation towards, and there's a huge momentum behind the use of modular walls, for example, that really gives a business the opportunity to be able to reconfigure their environment at a very cost-effective and very time-efficient way of doing it. Now, of course, if you're going to have modular walls, then you want to have plug-and-play or movable systems that go within those walls, because a wall is not just a wall, it has power in it and it has a data connection. So plug and play power systems have been around for a long time, and they obviously complement the walls. And we're the kind of final piece in that puzzle, if you like, that we are the plug and play data solution that goes with those walls.
Well, tell us a little bit about some of the, get a little bit more detail about some of the services that PCC Group actually offer. I understand you work obviously in the modular electronics side of it. You have the sound masking, I think, is another technology, and then something
Right.
about audiovisual. Maybe explain to our audience a little bit about those three segments and what exactly PCC Group does to help businesses with their modular systems.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, very, very good question. So basically, there's three real areas of our business. The first, as we talked about, is a plug-and-play data system, so a structured cabling system that goes into commercial offices. and allows flexibility. The second is sound masking, which really, and again, is a plug and play system, and that provides privacy, but also within a comfortable working environment. And then the third arm, I guess, of our business is audio-visual products. And again, really, anything that we bring to the market, it's all about trying to bring best-of-breed solutions. We want the technologies to complement each other, which they do. And we like to keep things as simple as possible. And so by having these plug-and-play technologies, we believe that that's what we're achieving.
So I'd always like to close our show with one generalized question, and in the eyes of like maybe an infrastructure manager or an IT infrastructure lead, what would be the one piece of advice you could give to them if they're considering or if they're evolving in the area of modular workspaces?
Well, I think talk to not only ourselves but other companies out there that are doing similar things here, and I'd like to throw out for example the movable wall manufacturers. There's a number of them, but in particular Dirt Environmental Solutions. They use a lot of technology behind their solution, and they think about the space from a holistic standpoint. So really the advice that I would give is just to educate yourself about what systems are available out there. Don't just be forced down the line of whoever is bringing the solutions to you. The design community, the project management community, the general contracting community. That let's face it, things have been done in a traditional manner for a long time rather, and those solutions have been fine. But just to educate yourself that there are maybe some better solutions out there that are going to save your company time and money.
Well, great having you on the show, Peter. It's always interesting to find out what's happening in the whole world of modular workspaces. It's a very successful field right now, and it's great to hear that you're successful as well. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
We've been speaking with Peter Bagwell. He is the VP of Sales for PCC Group. You can learn more about their products and services at their website at pccgroup.ca. So thank you everyone for watching. Stay tuned again real soon. I'm Kirsten Kloss. Bye for now.